Hi, everyone. Hi, I'm Steve Hu, the founder and CEO of iFlyFlat, here for another week of Points TV. I'm here with my friend Lockie. How are you, Lockie?
Hey guys, hey, good, thanks.
Yeah, cool. Just in case people didn't know, we are opposite, recording at the Qantas First Class Lounge, opposite side.
I can hear you over here, yeah.
Pictures are over there.
The magic of Zoom. So good, so good.
Lots of things have happened this week.
Yeah, another busy one, yeah.
I think we'll jump into it. We've got to keep this to 10 minutes, nice and fast.
Yeah.
I think what's really interesting, the first thing is that rapid home testing has been approved for home use from November.
That'll be great. That'll really help, just testing at home, but just home quarantine as well. Make it nice and easy to get that result.
Yeah, that's right. Because I guess once everything's opened up, in a way, the virus, you can still get COVID whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. But if you get any signs of it, this antigen test, I think we mentioned it maybe 2 weeks ago. The whole idea is that these antigen tests work really well when you're first catching COVID.
Yeah, so you get some symptoms, get the test, get the result really quick at home. No lining up in line, maybe infecting other people, waiting a day, taking a day off work. So no, this is great. It just keeps mobility up, be able to get your test and then keep moving on.
Yeah, I think that the linkage to this and travel is that travel means that things like home quarantine, you can use antigen tests. You do a test before you travel in the state. There's all those things that it actually enables travel, even though it's by itself doesn't necessarily have to be linked to travel, but travel requires this to work well before you can start taking off.
Oh, it's great. Say you're heading down to one capital city from another capital city for a business meeting, and you're rocking up to a meeting with 12 people and you go, oh, I feel a bit, take a test, get that result, just so you're confident when you jump on the plane to go, yep, I definitely don't have COVID. I'm not going to infect everyone when I get to my destination. It's really good peace of mind.
A big question mark is how much it would cost, because previously COVID tests were free.
Will Medicare cover it? Yeah, we have to pay.
We'll wait and see. Hopefully not too expensive, otherwise it'll be a barrier.
So I heard another airline's joining OneWorld.
Well, yeah, hopefully joining. Oman Air is like a Middle Eastern airline. The picture here is Qatar, but it's actually Oman's trying to join OneWorld, thinking about it anyway.
I think Qatar is helping them put the application together to kind of sponsor them in.
Yeah, like what that means is OneWorld, Qantas is part of OneWorld. So it means that you can use your Qantas points.
Oh, you can use your points. Yeah, okay.
Oman, Qatar, Emirates. I think it's quite interesting because it adds so much more value to Qantas points, because now there's so many more airlines that you can use your points to book on.
Yeah.
So yeah, much more valuable going forward. We'll have to wait and see.
And post-COVID, airlines need to stick together. These alliances are really important for them. I'm not sure if they have any photos here on this article, but you should check it out. They have a really nice business and private first class on Oman Airlines.
Oh, actually,
it's absolutely mint. It's really nice.
Maybe I should have picked that one with the photo. Just
look it up, guys. Google it.
You can look it up for next week. I'll show you.
First class. Yeah, nice. What else is happening?
Well, British Airways. While we're talking about sort of Qantas OneWorld, and British Airways is part of OneWorld, previously British Airways and Qantas were really close together. So therefore, British Airways didn't actually allow people to have membership from Australia and New Zealand.
Yep. Yeah, they put that high. It's been nearly 20-year hiatus, and now it's back. You can apply again if you were even old enough to remember when you could apply. These are really nice cards as well.
I don't really understand sort of why they did that. Like, obviously, I guess it makes sense that they are just going to reopen again and everyone in Australia can join. But why would Australia join, apart from these quite pretty
nice.
It's actually quite hard to achieve your status because you have to actually fly on a British Airways plane.
Yeah, that is difficult unless unless you just fly to the UK all the time. Most people are going to be flying Qantas and other partners.
So I think most will probably stick with Qantas, but it's an interesting alternative. Actually, the good thing is that it requires less air miles to reach status.
Oh, okay.
One of the things that you have to fly a number of British Airways flights. And I guess if you do go to Europe once in a while and you fly around it, that's maybe.
Yeah.
So 4 segments. That's
okay. 4 segments. Speaking of Qantas, what are they up to?
Qantas. There's lots of Qantas news.
They're constantly pumping out news.
Heaps and heaps of destinations scheduled on the flight schedule for what they're starting to fly to Bali, Phuket, Bangkok, Manila, Ho Chi Minh City, and Joburg from April next year. That's huge, actually.
That's interesting. I was surprised not to see Vietnam in there, actually, Ho Chi Minh City. So, oh no, actually, we got the Ho Chi Minh City there, but Hanoi. So, yeah, interesting list there. And I think they've also got flights to Fiji and some other Pacific nations as well.
Early
on schedule, yeah.
I think what will be most pleasing to people, number one, Bali.
Yeah.
Everyone going back to Bali. And also Joburg, because I know there's lots and lots of South Africans in Australia.
Yeah, definitely.
Have not been able to connect back home.
Yeah. Joburg's popular.
That's really good news. Actually, one more thing on One World. This is actually potentially a One World segment, is that Qatar A380s, they're going to come back.
It's back out of the desert. The new queen of the sky.
And the A380s in Qatar are excellent.
Yeah.
So the ability to get some of those back in the air, 5 initially, and then maybe 10,
that's huge. That'll open up so much capacity, and especially on those major routes where we need that capacity, so we can free up, for other connecting flights with other airlines. So good on you, Qatar, for doing that. That's
Also, once again, it makes these Qantas points quite valuable, because you can use Qantas points to fly on One World, Qantas and Emirates. So actually, there should be loads of capacity going to Europe in the coming, or not months, but definitely in the coming years.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty excited about that.
Into next year.
Something that's not Qantas, and this has got to do with Virgin. Last week we talked about their status extensions and status credit extensions. What is really interesting is that they've announcing that the international redemptions will soon reopen, and they have
the field out
unofficially, but now it's officially going to come back, but they haven't said when.
Okay. Yeah, they mentioned in that list, I think it was, I'm not sure if it's in this one, New Zealand, Fiji, Japan, UK, USA. Of course, these will be through mostly partners, the UK, Virgin Atlantic. But it's great that they're putting it out now. They're working on it. It's in the plans, getting it back.
Yeah, so it's important for them to make such announcements, because now that people are thinking about earning points, and obviously we just talked about how valuable Qantas points are going to be going to Europe. That people have, when they're thinking about get Qantas or Virgin points, it's good to know that Virgin points will have an international network to be able to fly with. Yeah,
definitely. That will really boost the confidence. That's fantastic. Oh, so much happening. Exciting.
So much. And on LinkedIn, as you know, I'm on LinkedIn all the time. So last week I put out this poll, a LinkedIn question: would you swap your Qantas points for Qantas shares? And over 70,000 people viewed it, and over 1,000 people voted.
Wow. And we still got 66% of people would trade 1,100 points for one Qantas share. That's great. We've got some stock market pundits here ready to go.
Well, I think the idea is that the Qantas shares are $5.50 with travel boom coming up.
Those shares
that's money to be made.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I think that's pretty cool. That's cooked up a storm. Interesting thing about LinkedIn is, like, it gives you stats. So of that 70,000 people that viewed it, it actually breaks down the top bunch of companies where they view it from, what type of people they are, and where they're from. So interestingly, 332 people from CBA viewed it, 179 people from Qantas viewed it. So they must know now about the idea.
A couple of consulting firms in there.
And lots and lots of lawyers and I know it's sort of interesting. Sydney was the most, and then Melbourne, Brisbane, London. So I think in terms of LinkedIn, actually, this reminds me, I'm going to be running a LinkedIn course in the coming weeks to talk about how I've used LinkedIn and how people can use LinkedIn for their benefit, because there's actually so much gold in LinkedIn that's completely ignored.
Yeah. And you know best how to build a personal brand, or, you know, everyone, how they can build their own personal brand in their own way, in their own style on LinkedIn. And it doesn't have to take up hours in a day. You can do it just a couple minutes a day using the platform. It's exciting.
Easy. Just keeping it flowing. And the tip of the week is renew your passports. So
I found mine. I was like, what is this thing? Found it in the drawer. This is great. I can't wait.
check your dates, because your passport needs 6 months validity to travel. Otherwise, no country will accept you. And in a way, probably there could be a backup of 2 years of passports to be for renewal. So if you don't get it renewed or start the process now, you may have to wait.
Yeah, that's a good tip. Get your passport sorted. Do it before Christmas. Get ready for next year.
That's about it for the week.
Awesome. So, good chat, and lots happening.
Catch you next time. Bye.
Catch ya. Bye.